Namaste. This is your Friday flow class, and you can have a couple blocks available, just in case you want to use them during the flow. We're going to be doing 10 sun salutations to bring in some movement, to open up our circulation before we do any other postures. Um, what we're going to be focusing on today is a term called moksha. Moksha is something I'm going to be talking about on Sunday. Sunday is July 4th. I'm going to be doing a workshop out here at Unity. You're welcome to come. It's from 9 to 10:30 in the morning. So moksha is the true goal of yoga. If you study the Yoga Sutras, which is the book of yogic philosophy or truly the psychology of yoga, moksha means liberation. So basically, we use postures to help to free up the body of stress, of toxins, of tension, anything that we're holding or hoarding inside that doesn't serve us. We're trying to use mindfulness, the power of the breath, as well as our meditation as a way to clean out the mind, to free ourselves up so that we're creating more space in the mind, so that we're not imprisoned by certain thought patterns. Um, the freedom can also come just freedom from fear, freedom from self-doubt. There's just an innumerable amount of freedoms that we can receive through this practice. And this week, I've been talking about going down to Florida and going to the amusement parks. And I was mentioning to you guys the other day that when I was riding the Forbidden Journey, it's a simulated ride and you're really getting knocked around physically as well. And not only was the sound loud, the sights too much for me to take in, but the movement was pushing me to the edge of being sick to my stomach. So I closed my eyes and had to drop in and really had to take control of my breath. And I use diaphragmatic breathing because it's not only calming to the mind and to the nervous system, but it also helps for sensory withdrawal so that I wasn't entrapped by all that stimulation that was making me feel sick. Yesterday, I brought up the fact that when we are practicing yoga and meditation, it helps us to reduce suffering. So in that moment, the breath work was helping me to reduce the suffering that I was feeling physically in my body. But I also wanted to bring up another idea. And this idea also shows up in the Yoga Sutras. Yoga is sustained attention on one object or one thing at a time. And that's why I had to close my eyes and just focus on the breath. Rob did a roller coaster that he did not want to do, and he did it more for Gabriel than himself. And on this roller coaster, you could pick any type of music to listen to. So for him, playing a song, he was able to focus on that one thing, that one song, those lyrics, the music. And that was able to transport him into a different realm so he could get through the ride. So yoga is the sustained attention. And that sustained attention can help to free us up of whatever is happening in that moment. The second verse of the Yoga Sutras that I bring up all the time, Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga is the neutralization of the emotions. Yoga is the lessening of the agitations of the mind and the body. So this is the most important lesson of yoga. And that's what I want you to be contemplative about through our practice today. So I'll meet you on the mat. Let's start in any comfortable seated position. We're going to open up the palms, close the eyes. We're going to do a breathing technique that actually brings in a little rhythmic motion. On your in-breath, we're going to slowly float the hands up towards the chest. As we exhale, we're going to flip the palms down and push them down towards the thighs. No intention to touch the body, just moving the hands up on the in-breath. Flipping them so they're down turned and pressing down on the out-breath. Feel free to ignite Ujjayi Pranayama. Continue. Synchronize them together. Not necessarily with me. Sustain focus on the task at hand. Let this pranayama work free you from any distractions. Anything that wants to pull you outward. Three more. Now rest your palms down on your lap. Relax the elbows softly. Release the shoulders down away from the face. And bring your hands to prayer position at your heart. Consider the term moksha. Liberation. Freedom. Is there anything that you need to free up? Is there anything you're trying to gain freedom from? Could be in your psyche, could be in your heart, maybe embedded in your body. It may be something blocking your spirit. Set your intention to use this practice to do just that. Set your intention to sustain your focus. And then feel free to dedicate your practice to yourself or another. And open up the eyes. We'll go ahead and come to stand. We're going to get right into the practice. Standing at the top of your mat, broadening the base of the feet, spreading out through the toes. Lodge your feet down. Lift your kneecaps up. Elongate your side body. Look straight ahead with your eyes. As you inhale, fan the arms out and up above. And as you exhale, gently hinge forward from your hips. As you fold down to your Uttanasana, take pause here. Notice if your knees are starting to bend. We're wanting to keep this active, so root down through the four corners of the feet so that they straighten out. Inhale, rise halfway up, elongate through the vertebrae. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring the hands down to the mat, step it back to plank, and sink low to chaturanga. As you inhale, rise to upward facing dog. And as you exhale, roll it back to downward facing dog. Now hold and breathe. Solidify the hands, slightly spin and dial them away from each other. Create space in your thoracic area, an area behind your heart. Open up space behind your knees. Now on your next in-breath, you can step the feet all the way to the front, lifting halfway, looking out with your eyes, and exhale, bow back in. Inhale, come all the way to the top, Urdhva Hastasana, and exhale, Samastitihi. Continue, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And exhale back to down dog. Maintain control of your breath. Inhale to the top. Open up halfway. And exhale, let go. Inhale all the way to stand. Exhale, bring hands to prayer. A third A. Flow with your breath. Take the Vinyasa. Land in downward facing dog. Forearm spiral in, upper arm spiral out. Thighs roll in, heels spin out. Inhale to the top of the mat. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way to stand. Exhale, Samastitihi. A fourth A. Saluting the sun. Coming to that low push-up. Hover and then inhale, build up from there. Exhale, rock and roll back. Hold and breathe. Master your breath. The more we master the breath, the more we become master of ourselves. Inhale to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, full Uttanasana. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Final A. Holding in stillness. Breath stays fluid. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to the top. Exhale, Samastiti. Moving into B. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, low push up. Inhale, stay strong through the upper body. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, right foot steps through. Back heel sinks down. Coming up to Virabhadrasana 1. Now pause here, opening up the front thigh. Grounding your back heel. Fingertips flying up. Chin parallel to the earth. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back. Take the Vinyasa. Left foot leads, warrior 1. Plant the feet. Operate your thighs. Square the hips. Set your drishti. And release. Vinyasa. Pausing in down dog. And regain control of your breath. Inhale to the top. Open up halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. And we're changing up the poses. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, drop it low. Inhale, rise. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale, right foot steps through. Building to warrior 1. We're going to bring the hands to prayer position. We're going to inhale, open the arms, lean back. Affirming here, I am free, I am free. Exhale, hands down. Step it back. Continue through the Surya Namaskara. Inhale, left foot leads. Warrior 1. Once you're set in place, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, wing them open. Affirming, I am free, I am free. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, drop it low. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Maximize your breath. Inhale to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, close in. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. Changing it up again. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot through, warrior one. Exhale, this time hands clasped behind the back. Shoulders roll in. Exhale, forward fold, humble the warrior. Drive your right hip towards the back of your mat. Grip your toes into the mat. Inhale, warrior one. This time, exalted warrior at the top. Palms together, lean the head back. Look towards your hands, Hasta Drishti. Exhale, come out. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot leads, warrior one. Once in warrior, hands clasped behind the back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, humble the warrior. Drive your left hip towards your right heel. Head bows. Knuckles lift. Inhale, warrior one. Then draw the arms higher, palms together, and gaze up. Plant the palms. Final vinyasa for now. Hold and breathe. Inhale to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, decrease that gap. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to hearts. Now we're going to do a couple C's today. Inhale, lift the arms. Arch it back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, descend your back knee, shin foot. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Pranam. Inhale, slither through to cobra. Pause in cobra. Legs lengthen back, toes stay down. Breath stays full. Rise up deliberately and fearlessly. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps through first. Back knee sinks to the floor. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, your half lunge. Exhale, hands down. Curl the back toes, step it through. Exhale, lower the head and heart. Inhale to the top. Arch it back. Exhale, Samastitihi. Gonna do one more C. Inhale. Exhale, arch back. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, descend the knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Pausing here. This is where you may need blocks. We're going to take it into the half splits. It may be okay for you to keep your hands to the floor. Even though we've been doing forward folds, even though we've been opening up a lot of blood flow, notice your right hamstrings could still be tight. Let this pose in your pranayama bring some more pliability here. And if you feel your body open up, feel free to drop in more. Now return to the sole of the right foot. Curl the back toes, step it to downward facing dog. Exhale to knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Pranayama. Inhale, slither through Bhujangasana Cobra. Hold and breathe to strengthen your back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot through. Back knee lowers. We're going to take it back to half Hanumanasana. If your body's willing, ready, accepting, you can lower. Affirming here as you hold, I choose to dwell within infinite possibilities. Freeing yourself up from any expectations, even the ones you place upon yourself. Come back to the sole of the foot. Curl the back toes, step it through. Exhale, bow out. Inhale all the way up. Lean back. Exhale, hands to heart. Pause here. Close the eyes. Affirming within, salutations to the sun, to the awakening light within us all, and to the dawning of a much higher state of consciousness and freedom within all beings. Inhale up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale halfway. Exhale, this time when you bow, heel toe the feet apart. Latch your first two fingers around each big toe. Fan the arms away from the shins. Coming into this variation of Paragusasana. Bend the knees. Sit back with your hips. Bring the elbows to the top of your thighs. Torso parallel to the ground, taking bear pose. Turn the feet out to the sides, bend the knees, drop the tailbone, come to squat. Look straight ahead. Fixate your gaze. Gazing on one object, focusing on one thing. Therein lies your yoga. Hands down, feet turn to be parallel. Bring the elbows back to the knees or thighs. Look out with your eyes. Now slowly pick your sits bones up. Place your hands under your feet. Come to gorilla pose. Paragusasana. Foot residing over the hands. Releasing the hands one at a time, wrap them around your waist, come up to the top, and we are going to step to the side, widening the space between the feet. We're going to latch the hands and tether them together behind the back. The shoulders roll back, the heart pops up, and we're going to forward fold. Badakanasana. Inhale, draw it to the top. Separate your hands wide. Rotate your right foot. Lunge that knee. Take warrior two. From warrior two, strike side angle. Your variation, your expression, what you feel like moving into today. Becoming a fountain of boundless energy and power. Becoming a fountain of boundless energy and freedom. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, re-lunge that knee, warrior two. Inhale, straighten that leg, turn the foot in, rotate your left foot, lunge the knee, Badakanasana 2. When you're ready, side angle. Becoming a fountain of boundless energy and power. Becoming a fountain of boundless energy and freedom. 2021 is about developing personal freedom and power. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the leg, rotate the foot in. We're gonna bring the hands to namaste behind the back. If namaste behind the back is too much, cross the arms. Rotate your right foot. Offset your left. Square the hips. Lean back into your hands, open your throat. And when you're ready, ground the feet and pour over the left leg. Inhale halfway up. Feel free to bring the blocks in. Lengthen out the spine. And then take revolving triangle. Exhale, hand lowers. Bring the blocks with you. If you're going to use them to the other side, I would go ahead and place them there. Take the arms out. Bring the hands to namaste behind the back or crisscross the arms the other way. Rotating your left foot. Offsetting the right. Square the hips. Lean back into the hands. Keep the feet anchored and pour over. Breathe. Inhale halfway. Releasing the hands. Opening up to revolving triangle. Releasing the top arm. Bring the blocks towards the center. Rotate the feet around and make sure the feet are nice and wide. Bring the blocks lower to bow lower. And you may not need blocks at all. Your arms can release towards the floor. You can also slide them out like a wide stance form of downward facing dog. Breathe. So I haven't mentioned this in a while, but anytime the arms are outstretched like this, we do it in puppy pose, we do it in melting heart pose, we do it in downward facing dog, we do it in, this variation, this posture. Any deep stretching and deep breathing here is going to help to drain the lymphatic tissues of the chest, sending some of those impurities, toxins, and chemicals away. It's good for promoting better breast health. Now walk the fingers back in underneath the shoulders. Pick up the head halfway so you're kind of leveling it out with your heart. Bring the hands to the hips. Go ahead and come up to stand. Rotate your right foot. Step it to the top of the mat. Samastitihi. I'm going to modify my Paragusasana today. You can absolutely extend your leg if that's your prerogative. So standing on the left leg, holding your right knee. Turning the knee to the right. Paragusasana B. Bring the knee to center. Slide your hand down to your top of the foot and drop the right knee so it's facing the floor. Rotate your right hand to the inside of the foot, closer to the buttocks. Extend your left arm. Exhale, dancing Shiva. Inhale, come back up, erect the spine. Exhale, release the foot. Ooh, I'm getting a cramp on the standing foot. If you are to just come up towards the toes, elevate the heel. That usually can help. All right, broaden your right foot. Stand up tall. Right hand to the waist. Paragusasana A. Hold that left knee. Or straighten out and hold the big toe. Turn it to your side, Paragusasana B. Bring the knee in front, slide it down towards the top of the ankle. Thighs are now parallel. Swish that left hand around to the big toe side. Find your stability. Lengthen your right arm. You can stay here or take dancing Shiva. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Ooh, walk it out if you need to. Hands to prayer. Inhale, chair. Couple more breaths. Maybe sink lower on each out breath. Now, tip forward. Elevate your sits bones. Uttanasana. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. That's our 11th vinyasa. Bring your right knee down. Take your left leg out in front and cautiously sit back. So remember, you can sit on a blanket to even out your seat. You can also place this right foot on a towel or blanket. We're going to lift the arms up and we're going to exhale, fold down. Keep aligned in the straight leg. Gazing out towards the toes, the Padyorga Drishti. Inhale up. We're going to lean to the left hip. We're going to free up the right foot from that position. Foot connecting to the inner thigh, Janu Shavasana. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Spinning that navel over towards the center of your thigh bone. If it hurts the neck to gaze forward, you can always lower the gaze towards the knee. Breathe. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn to your right, separate your hands, right hand behind you, left hand to the bent knee, and rotate around into your twist. Exhale, unwind from the twist. Bend your left knee. Left arm to the inside. Hook and bind the arm in front of that leg. Right arm back strokes behind you and folding and bowing your head. Version of Marichiasana. One of the poses dedicated to it, one of the original yogic sages. Try to maintain the arm bind or the clasp hands and elevate your chest and turn your gaze over the right shoulder. When you're ready, unwind from that. Bring your hands down. Step into your downward facing dog. Few breaths here. Exhale, land to your left knee. Take your right leg out in front. Slowly sit to the inside of that left heel. Arms radiate up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, lean to the right hip, free up the left foot, Shavasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, spin left. Rotate around into your twist. Set your eyes on one place. And channel your breath. The goal is freedom. What can we free up? So unwind. Bend the right knee. Reach the right arm through. Once you hook the arm in front of the shin, left arm swims behind the back. Bow over. Release the neck. Inhale, slowly lift the head and heart. Gaze off to your left. And release. When you release, soles of the feet together, bend them open and apart. Take yourself down to Badakanasana. Your edge, wherever that may be. Your hair is pinned up. You may want to take it down. Inhaling up. We're going to draw the knees together. We're going to lace the fingers around each big toe. We're going to pick the feet up, lift the chest, and try to push up and out through the heels. The head can lean back, Navasana, boat. And if you prefer half boat, you can do that, where the knees are bent and the arms are free. Roll back to Hanumanasana, plow. And see if you could roll back and catch yourself in Navasana. Take a couple times. And if you have to come out completely, sit up and re-enter this one, that's okay too. Release the feet, lift the arms overhead, hold to Paschimottanasana. From Paschimottanasana, we're going back to Halasana plow. This time, see if the arms can stay attached to the mat. Take your hands to your low back and pike the legs up, shoulder stand. Point the toes. Bring the knees to the brow. Straighten your right leg over the face, half plow, and shoot the left leg up like shoulder stand. Lift your right leg, shoulder stand. Bend the knees pendant, knees to the brow. Straighten your left leg over the face, half plow. Shoot your right leg up, pointing the toes, half shoulder stand. Lift your left leg. Bring it back to plow. Hands connect to the ground. Scoop the belly in. Roll it down. When the legs lowered, lift the torso. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Affirming here, I am safe, I am sound, and good things come to me and bring me more freedom. Inhale up. Take your hands back, feet back, turn the toes out, lift the buttocks off the floor, come to squat. From squat, lift the tailbone, turn the feet parallel, come to bear. From bear, straighten the legs, release the arms, forward fold. Heel toe the feet together. Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, we're going to do the D Surya Namaskara. So we've already done, I can't remember if it's 11 or 12 sun salves. And we're going to do a couple of these. Remember, 10 sun salves is equivalent to running a mile for what it does physically to our body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we come down, Uttanasana. Inhale, we roll back to plow. Come to shoulder stand. Bring the legs back towards plow. Scoop the belly in, rock and roll forward, pick yourself up, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva. Again, exhale, fold. Inhale, roll back, Halasana. Coming to shoulder stand. Back to plow. Roll it out. Lift up, Uttanasana. One more of those. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plow. Exhale, be here. Inhale, shoulder stand. Exhale, plow. Inhale, roll it forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Now separate the feet. Bend the knees, come back to squats. If you want to take an arm balance, feel free. This is a good time. I'm skipping out. We're going to end today with fish pose as a counter for all of these plows and shoulder stands we just did. So we're going to come down to the floor first. And we're going to modify fish. So modified fish, the knees are bent. Back is flat. Arms reach up. Exhale, ground them beside you. Fingertips are still turned up towards the sky. Now when you push down into the elbows, you'll be able to rock and tuck the shoulders under the body, picking up the cavity of the chest, and the chin will naturally rise as well. Exhale, release the shoulders. Straighten. Well, actually, rock your hands under your seat first, and then straighten your legs. And make sure the elbows are tucked in nice and close. You may need to slide your hands further down your legs. The toes are pointed. We root the elbows to elevate the chest, and then the throat opens a lot wider to create a more dynamic back bend of fish. Great counter for the neck and the throat. And when you release, we're going to take Ananda Balasana, happy baby. We didn't get as many twists in today, so let's do a simple supine twist. Send the knees over to your left. Reach the right arm to your side. Knees to center. Exhale, roll them to the right. Left arm splays open. Come back to center. And we're ready for Shavasana. So take your position. Use anything for padding or support or warmth. So the choice remains of whether or not you want to continue to free yourself up. A lot of people will start to daydream at this point, or a lot of people will drop into a space where they're more apt to go to sleep, but try to stay focused in the here and now. Give yourself one thing to concentrate on. Maybe that's a particular body part. Maybe it's a mantra that you want to repeat. Or maybe it's just being aware of your breath. Now let your head roll to the right shoulder and remain. Roll it to the left shoulder and remain. Tilt the head to center and draw your knees to the belly and chest. Wrap your arms around with metta, loving kindness, Maitri, radical self-acceptance. Accepting the things that you've been able to free up from this practice. So roll away to one side. Use your hands to lift up. Sitting comfortably, resting, palms open, eyes closed. Sitting to notice how you feel from the inside out. Putting your palms together, bowing your head. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May we all walk away from this practice being free and at peace by anything out of our control. Free and at peace from anything imposed upon us by another, and free and at peace from any concerns or stressors of our own. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaste.